Hello and welcome to another episode of the Farr Show, where I am Damien Farr, and tonight we're finally talking about it. Am I afraid to talk about it? Yes, because this is a terrible movie. The New Mutants. Man, Fox, you had some good movies. I'll be honest there. Some of your movies are in my favorite movies of all time. But, man, other than like Deadpool 2, which I really enjoy, and Logan, most of your movies for X-Men have not been great or okay. There's no real good way to put it. So let's start off here. Plot. I mean, this movie was pretty much an X-Men prison, X-People prison. And don't get me wrong, that's okay. X-People prison, sure, makes sense. The plot is pretty much these are younger kids, like teens to early 20s, I would say. Just figuring out they have powers. Well, they figured it out, and that's how they ended up there. But they have powers that they ended up killing people by mistake. So, I mean, that's cool. It's a cool concept, and it seemed like a horror movie. I mean, it kind of seemed like how Josh Trank, who seemed like a great director, and I liked Fantastic Four, even though most people did not. I think it's so bad it's good. I think that was the kind of idea that he was going with, where it was a horror film more than anything. Horror action. Where it was horror because, man, we went to space, or we went to a different dimension, and now we suddenly have powers. That's scary. And I liked that. I thought that was cool. So, overall, the writing in this movie was terrible. The plot could have been a lot better. I assume because there were so many rewrites, or so many reshoots, that they just kind of were like, yeah, this is not going anywhere. I'm surprised Disney did not release it on Disney Plus, but I heard it's contract related, so they couldn't just release it on Disney Plus. If they would have, maybe they would have got more people to see it on Disney Plus than, how many people saw it in the theaters, because I think it only made like $50,000 the first week, and I was one of those $50,000. So, it's kind of saddening, but the ending, though, was pretty cool. It started kind of going with the horror elements of like, oh crap, my powers are not good for people. I thought that was kind of cool. The cast, good, pretty good actors. I mean, I don't know many of them other than the one was from Split, Anna Taylor-Joy. Then they got the lady from Game of Thrones, Maurice Williams, and then they got the guy who's Jonathan from Stranger Things. So those three alone, pretty good casting. I mean, they did good with what they had. Not much at all, though. Good movie, though. The X-Men franchise is over, other than Deadpool, which supposedly is going to be getting a huge contract soon. Ryan Reynolds is supposedly going to get a huge contract for Deadpool because they're going to put him in the MCU. I don't know if that's a creative control contract. I assume it would be because he's helped kind of shape Deadpool. So hopefully they give him some sort of creative control. And a lot of money because he's Ryan Reynolds. I've been hearing like 9-10 picture deals, which I'm okay with. I'm really okay with. Deadpool, Ryan Reynolds, perfect. Animated Deadpool, Damien. Wait, what? Don't worry about it. So, was this movie worse than Dark Phoenix? I really can't say. Both of them are really bad. I think the ending of this movie was actually good. Dark Phoenix, there was no good. The ending, though, was kind of like getting into the horror element that I was kind of excited for. And I think it did pretty good. So, both of them are bad F movies, but I think this was just a hair above Dark Phoenix. That's my personal opinion. Tell me what you think in the comments below if you've seen these. If you haven't, don't waste your time. Just don't see them. So, what is your favorite X-Men movie? Tell me in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, hit that bell icon, and have a far off night.